Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Shari. I know what time it is. Hit the like button, turn the notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. If you aren't follow me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me on all platforms at Shari's Reality number 6. If you haven't had a chance to go over and follow my backup page, go ahead and follow me at Shari's World number 6. All right. Hello to all my newcomers. Hello to all my flip-floppers, and hello to all my day ones. What's up? Dotty to everybody. Listen. Today we're going to talk about patterns, okay? And I felt like it was necessary to talk about the pattern of Maurice, baby. Maurice be cracking me up, okay? Because it's like one of those things where you be like, your mom be like, you so smart until you stupid. And Maurice, he falls in that category, okay? You so smart until you stupid, all right? I've watched Maurice over a period of time just do things insensitive to others' feelings, right? Do things just to be like the man on top of it all, and to do things to say, I am the man, okay? It's my way or the highway. I've also watched Kimmy flock to his needs and his wants and his emotions, and him not giving her the same in return, okay? Now, part of the reason why he do it is because she allows it, okay? Even in her at her worst point, he still didn't simmer down at all enough for her to be seen and heard versus him. He still had to be the man on the top of the pyramid, okay? So yes, he falls in the category, you so smart until you stupid. Okay. Now, the first time we saw him do things, matter of fact, we don't even have to go into order, but I'll just start with what we're talking about these days. And then we'll go to some things that we have saw in the past. Okay. Now, these days, we know that Maurice has targeted different content creators for numerous reasons. Okay. For whatever he feels his reasons are correct. That's his business. Ain't nobody trying to get in it. Okay. However, what I find strange now in all of this is he's still doing what he want to do. Okay, now you have a judge involved because he wanted to take it to the courtroom, right? He was tired of boxing it out in the street, so he decided, let's get a judge involved. Okay, he did some things out of sequence. Okay, that wasn't the proper way to do it according to, in our opinion, it wasn't the proper way to serve people. Okay, with that come consequences. All right, and you just can't back out once you feel like you scared the folks off enough. Okay, it doesn't work like that because it really depends on who you decided to target, if they want to come with their guns blazing, okay, or if they get a heavy hitter on their team, okay, as in lawyer up, all right, these lawyers that maybe more experienced than him is ready for whatever, all right, and they figure they can go toe to toe with him, which that's what we're seeing now, is that one of the content creators lawyer is going toe to toe with him, and they're not letting him loose, and I don't blame them. Okay, you started it, and you do not get to say when it's going to end, all right, no matter which way it's going to turn out. So here we are where there was a complaint filed, okay, and Maurice says that he wanted to basically dismiss it, all right, he wanted to be dismissed from the claim. He don't want any parts of it. So the judge basically said, please explain, elaborate on that. Why is it that you feel like you should not be a part of this situation anymore when you're the one that brought it to the court? Okay, so he definitely did respond. However, just like Maurice thinking he knows it all and everything's supposed to go his way and he do what he want when he wants, he didn't respond in a proper time frame. Okay, he was late to responding to this claim, which automatically will put his rules of the game, or why he feel like he should be dismissed from the claim, it really should go out the window. Okay, now I'm no lawyer or no legal secretary, so I don't know everything, but when you have a time frame, it's set in place for a reason. And the reason why time frames are set into place so that the judge nor the prosecutors aren't sitting around twiddling their thumbs waiting on somebody. Okay, so they put time frames in place. Maybe they may say 10 days, 20 days, 30 days to respond, whatever they see fit, or whatever the law is there they can do. So Maurice takes it upon himself to respond, but respond when he wants to. So I'm trying to figure out, what was he doing when they said you had this amount of time? Like, what was you doing that was more important than you explaining why you thought that you should be dismissed from a case that you started? Okay, like I said, you put the pot of water on it. on, you don't get to determine whether it's going to boil or not. Baby, it's going to boil. You turned it on already. With that being said, he also wanted this content creator to pay his court fees. The court fees that you accumulated, the court fees that you decided that you wanted to drag into the courtroom, sir, you cannot be serious, all right? So that's where we are now. These things are brought up because the content creator lawyer was like basically based off of his like 30 something whys of why he should be dismissed from the lawsuit. Came back and said, hey, no, you did not answer in a proper time frame. And no, you just should not be dismissed from the countersuit. Okay. So that is a pattern for him. Okay. Now, if you guys remember closely, he mentions what he wants. He tells little pieces of the story. And then he decides that he just want to do away with it. Okay. Now, when Kimmy first had her her C scare, you guys know, not the C19, but the other C scare, where she actually had to go through these treatments and stuff, and God bless her soul, right? As she continued to work through whatever it is that she has to go through during the aftermath of it. But with that being said, he took it upon himself to still target her at such a bad time, and such a crucial time and such a sensitive time to say, hey, a man has needs, okay? So she went on to say, because it's a big deal, I just pretty much lay there and fake it because I just want to get it over with, and I don't really want the pot to start boiling because I wasn't the one that turned it on, right? And I don't see how he didn't recognize that, but I could also understand or see how somebody of him, of his caliber, wife would pretend, right? Because he probably cries and, make all of these synonyms or give all these alternatives or rules to why she should be doing it, okay? And it makes her feel like her concerns and her feelings aren't relevant. And she's probably just like, I just want peace, so let me just lay down and do what he asking me to do, which falls right into the category of him being at the top of the pyramid. I said what the hell I said. I meant what the hell I said. Whether you're in a state to perform fully or not, I want it, and I want it now, okay? And that's the same thing that he's doing with this court case, okay? I want to be dismissed from it. I want it now, no matter if I responded to it or not, okay? Then, and while doing this whole, C scare, he decided to do an interview with Carlos King. And he was doing that interview with Carlos, and he made, because people were giving him a lot of backlash from it, and his response and his insensitivity, he responded and basically told Carlos King in so many words, look, y'all can believe all that. She's trying to act like she's the boss and all of that, all you want to. But when it comes down to come down, I'm the head sheriff in charge, okay? And it's going to swing my way. And I will never forget that statement. And I wish I still had it on my phone because I would definitely pull it up in that interview. And I just was like, dang. So you're just letting everybody know whether it's right or wrong, you're going to always win. It ain't the dang on thing she's going to be able to do about it, because if she wants to be with you, she's going to have to go with the way the clock is ticking, which is your way only, in my opinion, right? So here we are now, and the last reunion, he even showed the side of that same insensitivity, right? Same my way or no way, when they talked about the guys hanging out, okay? And people were asking, what are you doing at 3:00 in the morning at Credit One? And he was unable to answer, and Kimmy jumped in there, another one, okay, and said, what guys do? And, he basically gave her a pat on the back and was like, good job, babe. Thank you for taking that hit for me, right? Because he couldn't come up with an answer. So he kind of just gave her a nudge, even though he didn't physically nudge her. He gave her a nudge like, please answer this, right? I'll treat you real good at the end of this. That's what it was given. Okay. So here we are now. And he breaks the biggest news to us all, that he has 2 other daughters. Now, he said 3, and people are alluding that he has 3 daughters. No, he included Jalen in his 3 adult children, which would be the 3rd child. And he has 2 daughters, and Jalen will be the third. Okay. Now he described these daughters as if, now let's be clear why he's talked about these daughters. Okay. This is my opinion only. The reason why he talked about these daughters, not because he wanted to, okay, because he's already got wind that somebody else got wind that they knew of his daughters. Okay. So he decided to crack the egg wide open. Like I said, not because he wanted to, but because somebody else was going to crack that yolk on him. So he was like, let me hurry up before I have the yolk on my face. Okay. He decided to tell before somebody else told. Okay. Let's be clear. At least that's what I believe. And he also decided to tell because he knew that Dustin asking him the question about adult children pertaining to the Fletchers, he wouldn't have been in a category or in a space to even answer that question if you don't have adult children. And the one that he would have been talking about is Kimmy's son, not necessarily his, at least not biologically, right? So people would have been looking like, Maurice, what do you know about adult children, right? So he had to say, hey, I have children as well, so that people can take him serious, because who the hell listens to Maurice? He's a joke, right? So he failed to mention it, okay? And he had to, it's one of those situations where he definitely wanted to go his way and his way only, because at what given time would Kimmy have mentioned? She had a many girl talks, okay, with different people, different castmates, always in somebody else's business. So you failed to mention that this man had other kids as well. Again, what was the contract between you and your husband that you decided that you didn't want to mention that he had them? All of this time, nobody ever mentioned that he had these kids. We only, stalked Monster Mom and made Monster Mom feel like crap. And you pushed your way through there to get her son and get full custody of him. And because she was tired of fighting with you, she just did whatever she did, okay? And then you pushed the responsibility after you got what you wanted on Kimmy. Baby, you can't make this stuff up. But again, you give me my way or no way, my way or the highway. And basically, you're so smart until you're stupid, Maurice, okay? So I just wanted to really give you guys that. I'm not shocked because he has created a pattern, okay? My way or no way. You say something I tell you not to, you're definitely going to pay for it. And whether I'm late or not, at least I responded. And people will probably forget the part that I didn't respond in a timely fashion, because I'm going to speak in circles very well, okay? Y'all drop down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, checkmates, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Until next time, bye.